Hi folks, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick on the ZXspectrum 48K. I'm looking at a game called Devil's Descent. Yes, from this sound you might be familiar with the C5 trilogy. This is written by Barry Jones. It has those same annoying sounds in it, but the game was published by Pocket Money Software in 1985. This might change your mind about the game. It was a 99p, so that's not too bad, is it? We've got on easy mode. Let's see how far I go. Now you're in a descending ship and you must avoid obstacles over 40 levels. So here I go. It's flickering a little bit, but avoid everything. Now that seems quite straightforward. Yes. Now the position you finish on the last screen doesn't seem to determine the position you start on the next one. No, that's right over there. So you've got to keep your wits about you. It's all about learning the different screens, of which there are 40. Right, come, let's move around there. Well done. This isn't bad for a first go. This is on easy mode. I presume the other mode's where it goes a bit quicker. Right, let's go round there. There's a big red rose thing. Cool, what a first go this is. Now this isn't about expert gameplay. It's about how you would have got on your first or second go, and would you have gone back to play it again. Yes, look away if you suffer from fits, because it looks like annoying sounds and very flashy stuff. Oh, you have to start from the beginning again. That is annoying. On the C5 Clive, I think, or one of those, you just went back to the previous screen. Here you have to start all over again. I'm not a fan of that. That would have annoyed me as a kid. Imagine 40 screens and you have to do it all in one go. That is pretty tricky. I must admit, when it comes to these the descending games, I much prefer Jason's Gem, so check out that one. Not as many screens on that, but it seems a bit fairer, and the animation is a bit better. Bit of colour clash as we go to the sides of stuff, but I'll remind you again, 99p. Can't argue with 99p. I mean, how much does a cassette cost on its own? Whoops. And we've got to level 7 there of 40. First go, yes. Barry Jones did like these annoying sounds, didn't he? Yes, so the free C5 games, we've already reviewed those. You want to check them out. C5 was an electric car by Sir Clive Sinclair. It didn't quite take off. It was C5 Clive, Clive in Exile, and Revenge of the C5. There we go. Free C5 games for you. Boof. Let's go. Can I get all the way? I do like the jagged graphics either side. That reminds me a little bit of Scuba Dive. Oops. They do repeat a bit though, as you can see there. And I've clobbered it. Oh, dearie me. A lot of kids might have got into fit trouble here. Boy, boy, boy. There is an option where you can jump to any level straight away. If you want to practice it, you can do that. Got plenty of lives though. It's a fairly, well, I say it's a fairly smooth game. The ship itself is going down the screen quite smoothly, but it's flickering like nobody's business. Despite its price, I don't think I would have played it a great deal. It smacks of if it should have been on a cover tape. For a cover tape, it would have been a great game. Lives 1, it's just that it's gonna give you headaches after a while. Now, if you like your Spectrum stuff, please consider subscribing if you like this kind of crazy commentary, because it helps the channel grow as we try and record everything ever. At some point, we might have already done it, but at time recording, we are not up to 1,000 ZXspectrum games, but we will do in the future. Hooray, hooray, hooray! Big thank you to the members who have access to the member section, and you can see what videos are going to go up in the following week. So there we go. Not bad, eh? If you want to be a member, click on that join button. It will help me considerably as I try and improve this thing. Right, okay. That's it, game over. Live 0, score 105. So I sort of like got to level 7, but it was pretty hard going, I can tell you. The caverns have claimed another victim, well, yeah, both in their ears and their eyes. Please select skill level. Right, I'll give that another go. Seemed like there was an option of ships up the top there. Maybe your ship changes after a while, I don't know. So here's all the levels. Try and cover your eardrums if you yeah. All right, so we got to 5, that was fine. 6 was okay. 7, we had problems there. Right, now more yellow bits. So there's not much room to manoeuvre. I don't think any of the, how'd you get through there? I don't think anything animates, like moves about, so it does stay where it is. I think octopi. But it's like a nightmare, isn't it, really? If you dreamt this and woke up in the night and heard this music going on. Why are these sounds? I do not know. Obviously, Barry Jones must have liked them. It's a nice idea for a game, but as I say, I prefer the more gentleness and the more subtle colouring of Jason's Gem. Goes a little bit slower there, not quite as flickery. and after a certain amount of levels going down, it turns into a sort of like a tricky platformer game, really. Boing, 32, but 99p, Pocket Money Software. Not quite sure what else Pocket Money Software did. The C5 games, although written by Barry Jones, they was published by someone else. Unless they were connected to Pocket Money Software, maybe. 48k. That's all 40 levels, really. There's all the controls, very much like the C5 games. Slow left or slow right or fast, but it's best just to ignore that and just go for the very fast stuff. Just go for the very fast left and right, really. That's all you need to zip through. You can do the slower ones, but you make it a little bit trickier. Click here to play. Right, now. It seems to be on the same level of trickiness each time. Right, round this tree. It's a palm tree in a cave. I don't know how that's happened. There's a killer plant there. Another palm tree. Grab hold of that. Maybe there's some coconuts. We can do that. Now, I don't know where we're descending into. Some crazy planet. Move around. Buff. It could well be a C5 going down some sort of tunnel, like with a jetpack on, I suppose. So I seem to have got the first 5 stages there. There are pokes available for infinite lives, but that's rather pointless because you can't continue where you left off. It goes right from the start again. As I keep saying, lives 4. Be interested to see what the harder levels would be if it goes a lot quicker than this, but already I think it's quick enough to be a challenge. If you had this game back in the day, let me know. Not sure if it came out on any other systems. If it didn't, there'll be sort of like variants of similar ideas, I would have thought. Move it. Would have liked Ultimate to maybe had a go at this. So it's quite basic in ideas. The graphics are okay. It's just the sound and and this flickering is doing my eyes in, man. I think I need new eyes. I should have got. You need your Spectrum eyes on the thing. Now, people that aren't used to ZXspectrums back in the day, if they see this, they'll see some garish mess insulting their eardrums. But we know a bit better than that because we lived through this the 80s and probably you had a Spectrum. Unless you're watching this from a historic point of view, then you're thinking, what the hell's going on here? But if you had a Commodore 64 or Amstrad CPC and there were similar games to this, then let me know in the comment section below. What was your favourite descending type of game? So there's no real inertia, you can't go up, it's just all straight down, unstoppable down, so it's a ship with no thrust. So I don't know how they got in this position in the first place. It's using the bright 1 function sometimes, red with a yellow border there, and that's still yellow border magenta. Let's see if the border colour changes. I was being a bit unobservant last time, but that's the sort of thing you would have looked at as a kid, what is actually changing from each stage to stage. Number 4. I mean, imagine going through all 40 levels on this. It'd be absolutely mad. And I bet you it just leaps through to level 1 again. I bet you it does that. So I seem to be good for 6 levels straight away. So I do a bit of colour clash there. Yeah, so that's it. So you need to know what's coming up, really. On stage 7, you need to be fast going left straight away. Already on my last life, landings equals 0, so that's how many times you've got to the bottom, I suppose. See different kinds of yellow there. I think there's bright 1 in the middle and not bright 1 on the outside. Bright 1 was a function of basic coding. Forgot what button it was on now. It's like basically turning the extra brightness on or off. One would say, why do you need extra brightness on the ZXspectrum? It's already super bright. Well, you know, there's no colours quite like the ZXspectrum. It's iconic, and that's why I love the thing. If you haven't completed this game, then let me know. So it's game over, lives 0. The caverns have claimed another victim. Well, that is me. I think we might put it on very hard this time, just to see what that feels like. Yeah, level 4 selected, very hard. So I was on easy before. Let's see what very hard brings. Maybe super fast, super speed. I don't know what super foo is. I don't know. Right, it's good that you can see all levels beforehand, though. Right, it's not going discernibly quick. It's probably going at the same speed. So what's the rub here? Will there be extra enemies to get in our way? The difference between easy and very, very hard looks, well, not noticeable at the moment. Maybe we've got less lives. Maybe that's the rub. Down, down, down. Into the caverns we go. If you're still watching the video at this point, then well done you. Thank you very much. Huge thanks to the subscribers, huge thanks to the people that comment, because comments keep the channel active and alive and all that sort of craziness. Right, round these UFOs, or more like cheese graters. Oh, look, lives equal 1. So the only difference between easy and very hard and all the graduations in between is that you have less lives. So what can I say about this game then? It's not a game I would have played very much. Would have been okay as a cover tape, even for 99p. I don't think I would have played it a great deal, but I wouldn't have been begrudged paying 99p because it's okay. Pocket money software, it feels like a pocket money game. What else could you do for 99p then? Probably buy 2 bags of chips, actually. I would have preferred the chips, actually. I remember the chip shop when I was at school. This must be in the late 80s. I think a bag of chips cost about 40p. Bring that back. So yeah, it's 2 bags of chips this is worth. So basically the choice is this or 2 bags of chips. 2 bags of chips really, but this is, you know, it's alright for the era. 1985, it's priced okay, but it's $5.99, it'd be atrocious. 99p, as long as you watch your eyes and your ears and stuff, okay to muck about with every now and again, rather than a serious game. So, hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Devil's Descent on the ZXspectrum 48K, published by Pocket Money Software in 1985. 99p for your money, or 2 bags of chips. If you've got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. You're always more than welcome. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.